my god. You're kidding. Jesus. What the fuck did that happen? So, remember how I broke my leg like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or however long? Well, this happened. So apparently that has now developed an issue on this side where my bumper's fallen off. And this thing popped out too. So duct tape to the rescue. And then yeah, I just saw that it was getting flimsy over here too. So I just don't want to lose my bumper. I'm not like that mad because it's still manageable. I mean, if anything, I can just layer more duct tape if I have to, and I can just re-duct tape. It's just in the event of an accident, or if I do that again, like back into a curb or anything, which honestly like would not surprise me if I did. I just have to be careful, but I do not want to replace my bumper. No, thank you. I just passed a sign that said alligator crossing. I'm excited. We in swamp country out here. The light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding. Now I'm not quite sure what's going on, cause I got the Everglades are right here. We got a nice big fence, keeps all the dinosaurs at bay. And then I got all this ocean right here, and I'm not sure what I'm driving on right now. Pretty, I see a big old bridge up ahead. That means we're getting off the mainland, saying bye-bye America. We're gonna go on a tropical adventure. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, oh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo, down in the Florida Keys, Florida Keys, yay! They even paint the bridge teal to make it look extra happy. I'm in Key Largo. Woo-hoo. Anytime I can't find what I'm looking for on YouTube, suddenly I realize it's my responsibility to be that person. And I am gonna document my experience trying to sleep in my car in the Florida Keys, because the Florida Keys has a very hard reputation for car campers or stealth camping. It is very frowned upon by the locals and by the police. I think just because tourism is their main thing here, I'm working the system and they don't like that. I've only slept in Walmarts at this point. So the best option, so I did some research, and really you're just listening to people's firsthand accounts. And more often than not, people are saying just don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I wanted to try. There is a Walmart about 40 minutes back from Key Largo in Florida City, which I could totally sleep in and be just fine. But I thought, it's my first night trying, I might as well just try. And worst case scenario is I end up hauling my back to Walmart in Florida City, you know? So I've just scoped out the Publix and Kmart parking lot because that is what I heard a lot about on Key Largo. As far as car camping goes, it's kind of the best option here. I don't think it's that great. So I'm actually gonna drive 15 minutes up Highway 1 to another island. I'm actually not sure what island it is because this is, you know, I just got here. I don't know anything about the Keys, honestly. But there is a Winn-Dixie lot that's open till midnight. And this place closes at 10. So I think going to like a large business that's open later is going to be better. So I don't know. I'm scoping it out right now. You know, I feel at a loss for what the internet is providing me. I might as well help the next person and just give them my 2 cents as I try and figure this out, because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, I will talk to you guys in a second. I am so relieved. I have just arrived at Winn-Dixie. It's 10:15 right now, so the website says they're open till midnight. And the reason I am so relieved is because there is an RV in the parking lot. And that has kind of been my go-to sign of like, I'm gonna be just fine, because RVs are blatantly obvious. I am not. I'm a ninja. I try and be like really stealthy. Even in Walmarts, I'll park towards the front of the lot. So I think I'm gonna be fine. I feel pretty confident about staying here. The McDonald's is open 24 hours, and that's just, you know, on the other side of the lot. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, I've got my weapons. So I'm gonna go to bed. I will talk to you guys in the morning if all goes well. Hi, it is 3:45. I've been sleeping off and on, but the heat is unbearable. It's like 80 degrees outside. So I don't know how hot it is in my car, but I assume it's a little hotter than that. So I finally decided to go to McDonald's. I got 2 cups of ice. Really, I just wanted to turn on the AC, so I have my AC running. It appears as though there's a few other people sleeping in cars in this parking lot. At least that's what it looks like, and that's cool with me. So I might try and go back to sleep once I'm like cooled down, but this is a problem. So this is either gonna completely change my plans for my time here. It's definitely gonna be cutting it shorter. I need to figure out a way of staying cool in the heat, because I mean, there's gonna be heat everywhere I am. But 80 at night, that is pretty hot. Yeah, I'm not happy, but it's a different kind of problem versus like the cops knocking on your window, which now that I've drawn all this attention to myself, that could still very well happen. But it still seems like a pretty good spot here. I just don't know how not to get a heat stroke. I'll talk to you guys once it's daylight out, I guess. All right. Not gonna lie, that was terrible. Oh man, I was sweating that whole time. I woke up with my alarm around 5, and temperature wise I thought, you know what, I'm doing okay right now. So I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at 6 and I said, no, I'm exhausted, I need sleep. But now it's 8, you know, the sun's been hitting the car for at least an hour. That sucked. I'm gonna have to reevaluate what I'm doing, but I'm about to pee myself because I was eating ice cubes a lot last night. I also laid on ice cubes. Not a good night. Not a good night at all. Okay, I formulated a plan. I was gonna go to Starbucks and finish the video that I'm almost done with, but honestly, I need to just assess this whole situation because I'm not gonna sleep in my car again. It was so hot and I was concerned for my health just in general. I'm gonna drive the whole thing. I'm gonna go all the way to Key West. I want to assess the situation. If I get re-inspired and re-excited, then I'm gonna book a campsite somewhere. So I'm gonna figure out those two things before I do anything else. I have just arrived at Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park. It is on the very southern tip of Key West. I'm in a much better mood now that I'm here. I'm in my bathing suit. The sun feels amazing. There's a wonderful breeze. I am surrounded by bright teal water. I still have not found a place to sleep tonight, but I would like to try and get a campsite or a hotel room. So, oh, this is a big iguana. Hold on. See that? Will you stay put for me, buddy? Oh, you are gorgeous. Bye. Oh, hey, my phone overheated, so I couldn't use it anymore. Man, was that nice. I just laid out, I read a little bit, but I think I need to go book a hotel or a campsite. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do because it's already 1:30. Again, I'm irresponsible. I just don't like to get things done. I just want to have fun. So I had a lot of fun just now. It was $4.50 to get in. So not bad. I'm gonna go be an adult. Okay, I've got a plan. Parked my car. First, I'm gonna grab some lunch, then I will get to work on my computer. Got that right here. And it should be pretty good. This place is adorable, very touristy, but very cute. So. Interesting. There was a giant screw in my iced tea, so someone had been working near the machine and, you know, of course a tool fell into my beverage or the pitcher. Super funny. They were very apologetic about it. They still charged me for it, which was super weird, but they brought out a piece of key lime pie. So, I mean, I think they should have comped the beverage. I mean, it was a $2 drink. It's not a big deal, but the food was really good and the service was really good. So at the end of the day, that's my only complaint. You know, accidents happen. Now off to the internet cafe, I guess. I had to. Internet cafes. You haven't impressed me. I bought this iced tea and only got 30 minutes of free Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it's $6 an hour. That! I realize that the Keys are not the place for me to be as far as like car camping goes and like saving money goes. It is beautiful. I mean, like, I'm just frustrated. I stressed myself out. I was gonna go campsite hop until I found a place, but then when I was like Googling you know, what campsites I was gonna go to. I was like, oh, I'll just call them before I get there. See, now I called a few campsites in the internet cafe and they weren't helpful, but I just picked different campsites and I just kept calling, and then these campsites are like, oh yeah, like we charge this amount and we have a lot of availability. And I'm like, oh, this was really, really easy. Why do I have to struggle so hard to come to that conclusion? There were 2 campsites I found, and I'm actually gonna go to the more expensive one because they have waterfront sites. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for anything else other than the water. If it wasn't for the dang water, I wouldn't be here at all. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I love it. What a good idea. Oh my God. Home sweet home for the night. You just have to figure out how to work my tent now. I've been listening to the coolest radio station. It's like Spanish oldies. I don't know anything else because I barely speak Spanish. I suck at Spanish. But I love the sound. Alright, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you soon. Have a good night.